in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
It's me, Mario.
Okay, starting with course 3, because this is the hardest early game course in the game. Alright, hopefully get this gate clip, because this is the hardest star in the level. Nailed it. So as you can probably tell, the collision in this game, at points, is really, really janky. Alright. So this saves, I don't know how much time this saves over going over the intended way, but it's enough to make it worth it. I actually got really lucky with the gate clip too, because usually you get stuck in the gate for a little bit. I clipped straight through, which is actually really, really lucky and almost never happens. Okay. Going for 100 coins now. Actually, it's 80 coins in this game. Should have mentioned that earlier. This is the newest patch of the game, so has 80 coin stars instead of 100, which we used to have. Which cut back on the entire category by about 15 minutes. Don't miss this jump, please. If I fall down there, that's gonna waste a lot of time. Okay. Nailed that. I think I missed a Scuttlebug I was just to kill, but other than that, we should have enough coins. Yeah, I missed the Scuttlebug, so we'll just go Chucky instead and make up for it. Actually, no. Yeah, we're fine. I think. I might be wrong on the coins. I might be up. No, we're good. Alright, alright. Where are we? No. We're short 5. That's fine. Alright. Next star was going to be red coins. This was also changed. 6 red coins instead of 8. Which means we're only going to collect about half the coins, like in terms of surface area. So we're only going to be really doing one side of this mountain here, in terms of coins. Alright. I don't like that jump. Okay, there we go. This is a... It's very basic star. Out of all the experience I've had testing, I found those coins are the fastest. Alright. It's bully time. I hope he doesn't get stuck on the little ledge there that I climbed up using with the 100 coins, because that actually has happened to me before. And also, I really hope that, no. What I was saying is it's possible when going for 100 coins for the bully to knock you into the Chucky you're holding, which causes a soft lock. Ow. Get in there. Okay. I always forget where this one spawns. Last 2 stars here are pretty basic, although it is possible with the gate clip to actually soft lock and just get knocked back and forth. And that's the soft lock. Just gonna reset just to fix that.
It's me,
Great start.
Mario.
Good thing this isn't course 10, or else I'd have to walk all the way back. No, 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 not again. Kicking was meant to prevent the soft lock if possible. Since if you land on the gate... There we go.
Here we go.
So already off to a fantastic start with that soft lock. Generally this run is no reset, but because of the soft lock, obviously I'm forced to, or else I can't do anything.
Here we go.
Alright, that's course 3 finished. Next we'll be heading over to course 2. This stage is one of the easiest in the game. Fairly basic. There are a couple of interesting cheeses though in this level. Especially in the revised version in course 9, which you'll be seeing upcoming. Alright, and unlike course 3, in this course we're actually going to combine the reds and hundreds. Most of the time we're going to combine reds and hundreds. It's just that for course 3, the reds are all so close to spawn that it just isn't fast enough. This slope's a little bit janky. Alright, so the coin layout here is a little bit randomized. I don't know, it's a little weird. Not randomized, but just kind of randomly placed. There's a lot of randomly scattered 5 coins everywhere. Okay, that's fine if I miss that coin. Chances are I'm gonna get a coin from the shy guy here anyway, because he always immediately dives into lava. It's like he doesn't even want to live. Okay, we should be fine on coins. No, we're just short by a few. That'll do fine though. Probably should have practiced 100 coin routes a little more before this.
Here we go.
Okay, we're gonna skip this star for now. We'll be coming back for this one though. And since this is lava, you can just cheese that and completely go back that way instead of going all the way back around. Where would I want to live if I lived inside of Shining Stars 2? Probably course 4 because it has music from Sonic 3D Blast, and Sonic 3D Blast has a... I don't know, that game is a rockin' soundtrack, even if it's not the best Sonic game. And it's only windy on the bridges in that one, and in the course 12 version... Is it course 12? I don't remember. I think, is it 12 or is it... No, it's course 11. That one's got wind everywhere. And that's gonna be annoying later.
Here we go.
Okay, womp fight time. Oh god. Sometimes the slope is nice and lets you run up with speed, which is nice because it means that you have more, what did I call it? You run up it faster than normal, but if you don't set it up right, you won't you'll actually run slower than normal. And it's difficult to set up right. His de facto speed will be faster if you have a good amount of speed just going into it. Don't rise. Dang it. Okay.
Here we go.
Who would want to live in Shining Stars 2? Here's where you're at. Oh. I was just skimming over comments. There we go, that's the speed that you like. That's what I meant when I said that Mario can move faster on that slope. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't, and oftentimes you don't. I'm just gonna grab a couple of these just in case I miss the block jump. Because if I miss the jump and land right back on the block, that's fall damage I'm taking, which will kill me. And since I already got stop blocked, I don't want to die again.
Here we go.
Okay. This is one of those stars in the game that's frustrating to get casually, but really, really easy in a speedrun. And I haven't even shown a hint that this star exists yet. So, behind me the entire time I was at spawn, there's a gate, and I don't think I ever pointed the camera that way. Well, I didn't let you grab that pipe, actually. So yeah, that was there the whole time. If you really want to revolutionize the speedrunning scene for this game, at least for this stage, find a way to clip that gate, because I've been trying to find a way to do that. Haven't been able to do it. I haven't been able to find a spot to like BLJ through it or anything like that. And the nearest chuck is too far away to clip through. Okay, finally gonna get this star. Alright, that's everything in course 2. You would think, actually, we're gonna be going back into course 2 for just one quick visit. Because of some really, really good game design. Turns out, if you exit course, you exit right out of the pipe to course 1. Saves time in the overworld. And this is one of the easiest stages in the game as well. However, the revised version of the stage, course 8, is one of the hardest stages in the game. Because the bottom here is not quicksand. In that one, it is. And normally you're supposed to go all the way around to grab these. But because you can be really clever. Oops. You can be clever and, oh god. This triple jump can be a little annoying. Come on. There we go. Alright. I like this trick a lot. This is just a cool looking trick. Yeah, course 8, every single star in that course, we're going to be clipping through some kind of wall. Okay. This is a very, very basic 100 coin route. This is probably the fastest coin star in the game. And obviously not gonna and we're gonna merge this one with star 1. The one with the piranha plants. Alright. Good box win RNG? Decent box win RNG.
Here we go.
Alright. I hope I can remember where these ones spawn. Because they are just walk through them. There he is.
Here we go.
Okay.
Pickle.
Now there is actually an invisible wall on that long jump, so glad I didn't trigger that.
Here we go.
These last 2 stars are both going to evolve using a warp point.
Pickle.
And I just like this trick because it just looks really cool. There we go.
Here we go.
I actually hate grabbing that star. I almost always hit the lava.
Pickle.
Alright. There's actually a pretty big caves wall right here. Got around it. And that's course 1 finished.
Here we go.
I don't think this is world record pace, sir, because I soft locked in course 3. So I don't know though. The early game doesn't matter that much. Missed that input. All right, there's a MIPS here, but we're gonna ignore him for now. So this is Skyway Slide. Really meant to land on that, but
Here we go.
it can be hard to see with the camera so far away from Mario. Okay. I don't even know what the intended time to beat the slide is, actually, and I've beaten this game a bunch of times, obviously, but I still don't know the intended time you're supposed to beat. Because we just skipped the entire slide by doing this. And that's the Skyway Slide. Alright, so we're gonna be leaving MIPS here for now. We'll come back for him later. Oh. And one annoying thing actually about fixed warps in this game, you'd be surprised if there actually is something annoying by fixed warps. But out of this stage, whenever you collect a star, I'd say there's about a 90% chance you're gonna spawn on top of a Goomba, which will hit you immediately and just waste a couple seconds. That's one of the larger RNG parts of this run.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Here it is. This is the Goomba. He's gonna hit me. There's nothing I can do.
Pickle.
Okay, let's get the 100 coins, or 80 coins. Need one of you. Okay. We'll be coming back down this way later. Okay, looks like I have enough coins. Alright, this red coin's a little bit annoying. You can't see it. So. Alright, and we're gonna spawn both stars like this.
Here we go.
Alright. Probably should have ground pounded the star, but eh. Hello there, Goomba.
Pickle.
Now entering the stage with low health doesn't actually matter at all. Okay, there's a strategy here where I can long jump. Oh god. Gonna play this safe now. I was originally gonna go for the other star there, but I'm not going to now. It's not worth it. So there's a strategy for that other star where you can long jump into the lava and try to land on it, but the star's deceptively far away, so I'm not going to try to do it. Let's see if one time the Goomba doesn't hit me. Okay. That's fine. A lot better than me dying to the lava, which is surprisingly easy to do. There's actually, between those first two boxes, a small indent. And if Mario happens to stutter on that for just a second, he'll be knocked down to 2 health, which will almost always end in death because of how small these boxes are and the fact that you can't actually ledge grab them because they're so close to the lava. Alright. Down this way is our buddy Wiggler. Oh. This is a fairly basic fight. The Kuramames don't make this much harder. And yes, that's what I call those fire spitters. I call them Kuramames. Okay. And this is actually one of the very, very few stars in this game that's actually star specific. Like, you have to select this mission for this one to work.
Pickle.
Or else the box containing this star just won't spawn. And yes, you have no idea this is here. Unless you've either, like, looked it up or you've, you know, literally taken that star name completely. Alright, looks like Goomba's hitting us 7 out of 7 times. Okay. This is Triplet Peaks. Sequel to the, Shouting Stars 1 level Twin Peaks, actually. And this is another one of those really tricky stages because this whole floor is quicksand. And actually, surprisingly enough, with this stage, Course 14, which is the mirrored version of this stage, which you'll be seeing later, is actually easier because the ground is no longer quicksand, but instead lava, allowing for some cool skips to be done. Alright. I want to try not to kill those ghosts, because these ghosts actually have text boxes, and I don't want to have to deal with a text box. Alright. Nice. Can we land on the Scuttlebug? Yes, we can! Oh, didn't mean to do that. This star grab always freaks me out. And even that was a little close. World record for this? The world record for this version of the game, there's two versions with like different leaderboards. This is the newer version. It's about 15 minutes faster, and the record is 1 hour, 51 minutes, and 54 seconds. And then Spaceman has the world record on the older version, which I believe is 2 hours and 4 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. And sub 150 should honestly not be too hard. Since the PB I have has a lot of deaths. It has like 3 or 4 deaths. A couple of them pretty costly. Could have swore I was in that warp. Alright. Just so you know, you have to climb this whole thing using warps a couple times. Alright. Keep the star in mind for later. Just do. I'll be bringing this one up when we get to course 14. Looked like I was gonna bounce off that Scuttlebug. Yeah, this stage is incredibly easy to die on. Wait, nope. Going this way. Actually, I could have went the other way, actually, now that I think about it. There's one more star that way. That's not the 100-coin star, actually. Alright, glad you shocked me now so I can go for the jump immediately. Okay. Those amps could potentially shock you over quicksand, giving you a down warp, which will be an instant death. And you very much don't want a down warp. Got close to ledge grabbing that. I believe with a speed kick double jump, it is possible to make the jump and grab the ledge. But it doesn't really save enough time to even be worth attempting in a run like this. Especially in a time where I don't want to be making another mistake like that soft block. Alright. I don't like when boxes are that close to the ground because they have to be hit in a very specific way to even be able to extract the coins from them, or else they'll make you bonk. This stage has a lot of really, really easy coin sources. You'll have 4 boxes and a switch, and then all the reds. And if you haven't seen the reds yet, those are going to be down on the waterfall. Need the shell again. Okay. Well, luckily for me, I only need 6 reds. You might be thinking, I should have gotten the 100th coin with that red. And if you were saying that, you would be mistaken because I would immediately die after grabbing the star. So instead, I'm just gonna kill Scuttlebug. Okay. One more star in here. So this is one of the longer stages because you have to do this for all the stars. When you go to course 14, you only have to climb the entire stage for 2 stars. So it's going to be a lot faster. And there's one more reason it's going to be faster, but I'm going to mention that one later. Okay. Oh, wait. Passed by it. There's a little indent there. Don't want to fall down that. Alright, and that's Triple Peaks. Alright. This is Searing Desert Suna. So this stage is another one that's a little tricky. And also this jump can be a little scary. There's another one of the stage of the revised version, it's a little easier. Okay, let's see if we can get this cannon shot. I'm gonna aim a little bit above where the star is, which is usually the aim where the star is just barely off screen. That's usually a good point I choose to aim at. Okay, so there is a cheese to this star, but I'm not gonna try it in a run, where you can climb up the columns and then do a precise long jump, and then let's grab the area with the star. I'm not gonna do that. This is only a couple seconds slower, and it's a lot easier. Alright, we're gonna go for 80 coins here. So basically we're just gonna kill every enemy in sight. So I'm sorry, Pokies, but you gotta die. And that includes the Scuttlebugs too. Well, not the Scuttlebugs, the Skeeters. Kill a couple of those too. There's one more over here that needs to go. Alright, unfortunately, this mildly irks me, but you have to use the warp to get the 100 coins. Unless there's a faster route, I don't know. I don't think there is, though. Just need to kill this Chuckia and then head back. Actually, I didn't need to grab that last coin. I could have left that. We'll be 1 coin over now. Oop, did I just long jump? I think I just long jumped. Good thing I didn't long jump in a bad direction. Okay, this jump can be a little nerve-wracking. Okay, this is probably the most difficult star on the stage, because there's one jump that's really, really tricky here. Alright. I'm gonna just do a punch cancel first. I do not like that jump. It is surprisingly difficult. Hopefully I get this first try. Yeah. Normally you're supposed to do some platforming on those targets there. If you're not doing that, you can just come onto the boat and you'll be fine. Alright, I don't like how you respawn outside in the facing the gate, but nah. What is there I can do? Alright, this last star in here is pretty much free. There's no difficulty at all. I shouldn't have said that because I'd probably just jinx myself, but... Yeah, so this star is fairly basic. Hopefully we can get a good twister height. If the twister decides to give us nice luck, we'll go high, which will mean I won't have to land and waste time. Bad RNG, and we won't go high. And it doesn't look like we're going that high. Yeah, so in theory it's possible to land all the way over on that platform there without needing to do a second jump there. And that's course 7. No, course 6, not 7. Alright. Now this course is probably some of the best music in the game. Alright, I'm gonna go for the risky strat here. It has potential to fail, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. Yeah. Alright, won't do that again. It doesn't save that much time, so I'll just go around the normal way. Just worth a try. It's really the only time I could really try that. I'm not gonna do the hardest strat where you do a long jump straight and then go on to the bridge. The difficulty of that is really gauging your speed, because if you're moving too fast, you'll overshoot the ledge and not ledge grab. If you're going too slow, what'll happen is that you will just do what I did. Come on, don't brush up against the building. Alright. This is probably the most building climbing we're actually doing. Actually, no, that's not true. When we come back for reds, we're doing a lot more building climbing. Yeah, this music is Panic Puppet Zone from Sonic 3D Blast. Panic Puppet Act 1. They have different music in the different acts. Alright, this is probably one of the few stars that's going to make me sweat. Because this Koopa has potential to not finish the race. I've never seen it happen, but I've heard that it can happen. If he doesn't finish the race, that's a couple minutes down the drain. Because I'll have to reset, re-enter the stage, and then do the race over again. So let's hope he finishes. The race is free. He takes about a minute to finish normally. Alright, yep, he's finishing. Cool. He can get stuck on the buildings. Alright. He's gonna basically spawn the star on top of himself, so I'm gonna try to stand as close to it as I can. Oh, that wasn't that close. Oh, actually, that was pretty close. Okay. This star has another one of those cheeses that I'm not even gonna bother trying because it's so ridiculous to do in a run. Basically, if you burst in between some of the buildings I just passed 7 times in a row, you can climb all the way between the buildings. It saves a couple seconds. But honestly, like, I wouldn't even try that if my run is on bad pace. Spoiler alert, this isn't really bad pace. Normally you're supposed to go all the way around and get this one, but thank goodness you don't have to do that. Okay, looks like it's going time. Don't need all those coins there, I just need a couple. I believe this coin has a 3 coin leniency. If I miss more than that, I won't be able to get the stars. At least 80 coins I'll be able to get. Alright. That's fine. Oop. There we go. Alright. Alright, and then this last star here is entirely free. There's no difficulty to this at all. It's not even in the buildings. Alright. And that's Stormy Sky City. Now on to probably one of the most one of the most retarded stages. I hate this one. This one sucks casually. I literally have a notepad in front of me just for this stage. But first we gotta talk to Toad.
Here we go.
Alright. Behold Bowser's Mirror Maze. I believe. Oh, Mr. Red. Alright, for some reason, this stage is the only one where you actually need to collect all 8 reds. Oh, that's the wrong way. Let's see. Red and then... Yeah. Please don't tell me I lost. I might be lost. Hope not. No, we're good. Okay. This is why I hate this stage so much. It's pretty quick, honestly. Like, the stage itself isn't that long. It's just really, really frustrating. Oh, this is fine. Come on. Alright.
Here we go.
And you can just do that. I think that's the only pipe in the entire game you can do that with. Alright. Okay, we're definitely gonna play the safe strat then. Alright, so for this strat, I'm just gonna have him walk over to me so I can despawn all these amps. The risky strat would be to fight him closer to the center, but I don't want to deal with those Kuramams or the fire spewers in the center, or especially those amps. The amps decide to shock you while you're in front of him. That can be a death sentence, because he could toss you. Okay, I'm gonna move a little closer to the center for this last hit. Okay. Surprised I didn't hit the lava. Alright. Ironically, the boss fight at the end of the game with King Babam is actually easier than this one. Because the Kuramams are over lava and they can't do anything because they can't spit fire over more fire. Alright. No, not this one. With 8. This is probably the most, like, legitimately difficult stage because this stage has a lot of hard skips. Okay, let's see if we can get this first try. Nope, invisible wall. That has a chance to happen. Luckily, it's not a huge cost. Okay. And then we're gonna go for the single star strat. Alright, that's the only time I have to do that. Which is good, because I hate doing that long jump. Alright. You're intended to go all the way around for all these, but because of some really well-made collision, you can clip through the wall on pretty much all the stars. Alright. Let's do the hardest one. Alright, this jump's gonna be tricky. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna switch into Mario Cam for this. Dang it! That's what's so hard about that jump, is that if you go a little bit too far in, you'll get killed because of that. Did I just false ledge grab? Nice. Alright, yep, this stage is gonna drain my lives. Alright, let's get this done. I really don't want to be in here any longer. All the other stars are free, it's just this one. Normally you're supposed to use a shell to do this, but because of, you know, time saves. Not this time. Okay. Got it.
Here we go.
And unfortunately, the star is too far away for you to just long jump to from the bridge. I believe. Maybe you can do it, but I'm not trying it because it's so likely you're going to bounce off of one of those structures. Okay. A lot of these stars are really quick with this skip. But geez, are they stressful because of how just incredibly difficult these skips can be. Since you're kind of blind doing this. Come on. Not gonna set the scene. Alright, let's get ourselves some 100 coins. Or 80 coins. I think it's fine if I miss a couple. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just kill it, yeah. Normally I'd go for one chuck ya. But because I missed 2 coins, I go for 2. Alright, you don't want to get gravities. Am I still short? Still short 5 coins. Not sure where I missed 5 coins. Alright, so I'm coming this way with the 80 coin route, so I can just move toward the shell, which I use for this star. It is possible to do this one shellless, but I'm not going to do it shellless because first of all, I have 80 coins to get. It is incredibly difficult to do shellless. You basically have to land on one of those vines, I think. Alright, and this is the last one of these stars. Alright, good riddance, course 8. Don't want to come back here. And also, one more thing to mention. The spaces behind that pipe are quicksand. If you die in that, it's actually gonna soft lock you. Okay, this is one of my personal least favorite stages, just because it's just not very memorable. This is course 10. And also, this stage has definitely given me my fair share of headaches, because it is... The red coins here are quite difficult. I'll be fine. Just don't hit me. Thank you. Okay. So you can get this skip. Nailed it. Alright. Alright, we're fine. Yeah, this stage is a lot of shell usage. Alright, due to there being no note block here, you have to use some wall kicks to get back up, or you could lava boost, but I don't love the help for that. Alright, don't grab the star by accident, or else I have to do that again. Alright, cool. Got that done. I get a shell. Forgot, if I'm doing that, I have to get the switches. I think there's 4 different stars in this stage where you need a shell. Alright. Nice, nailed the gate clip. Due to the speed Mario moves to that gate with the shell, it's actually possible to just clip straight through. And there's actually 2 different ways. There's actually 3 different outcomes that can happen if you ride the shell into that gate. Either you clip through and keep the shell, you clip through and lose the shell like I had, or you don't clip through at all and you have to do the trick I did in course 3. And yes, same potential for soft lock as in the original one. Alright, I'm just gonna kill this guy to play it safe. Because I don't want to die here, especially on this star. This is a long star. Alright, and then for these last 3 stars, we're just going to be only using a shell. I think you're only intended to use the shell for one of these, but honestly, if he gives you the option to use the shell for all of them, I'm going to use the shell for all of them. because it is significantly faster.
Here we go.
And also for the star behind the gate, what you're intended to do is, I believe there's a switch inside the volcano that you're supposed to hit. Opening some blocks, and then that lets you get into the area behind the gate from the above. But luckily, due to gate clip, you don't have to do that. Alright, there's a couple flip panels over here. We're just going to be ignoring those and doing this.
Here we go. Hey, go.
Alright. Done with Frozen Blue Crater. Don't want to come back here. Alright. And then out of the Overworld 2 spawn stages, I'm gonna call them, this is the easiest.
Hey, go.
Alright, so you spawn behind the gate that, that the star was behind in course 2. Here. But, remember, this is a one-way gate. And because the gate was actually reversed in this stage, that means that I can actually just do this. And I'm gonna do that for every other star in here. Thanks, Mr. Bully. This stage is probably some of the weirdest collision in the whole game. Alright, this is probably the only actually difficult star in here. At least it can be if you don't get a good lava boost. Oh.
Here we go.
I was intending the lava boost there, but meh. I guess it is possible a lava boosting.
Hey, go.
The one time you don't want to get a firstie. I actually don't know what the song is. Oh god, I did not mean to kick that.
Here we go.
Alright. No more text boxes except for when I collect 80 coin stars. Alright, I'm just gonna go for the 80 coins here. Alright. A lot of womps. Alright, we're gonna be heading over this way. There's a blue coin switch. Now, just note, it's almost 100% guaranteed I'm not gonna be getting one of these blue coins, and that's okay. Honestly, this blue coin, I don't even know how you're supposed to get it. Because the coin switch isn't on for that long. And it's kind of like in an awkward spot. Oh, I got it! I guess that's how you get it. That's actually really convenient because it means I don't have to mess around as much with this last swamp here. From Bomberman 64 inside the volcano. Alright. That's actually a first. I don't think I've ever gotten that blue coin. But that is a pretty nice time save. You don't have to kick the back of that thwomp. Or womp. Now, even though you can clip through that gate, it's not always guaranteed. A rollout through the gate is your best bet for clipping through. Ooh, that's gonna be a little bit annoying. Alright, I do not want to get lava boosted there. Just gonna really quick need one of you guys for some coins. I want to save my health for over here. Because yes, this is possible here too. Now, now over here, there's a gate, but you can just do this. It's not large enough. So you can just clip right through it. And unlike the original one, this one actually doesn't have backup coins. So if you take fall damage, that's it. Yeah, the gate isn't large enough to fit over the entire gap, so you can just completely bypass it by going through that little area. Alright, let's see if I can get this time. Nope, missed the ZB. Alright, so Toad over here, we're gonna talk to him. We don't actually care what he has to say. We just want to get a star. Alright. This is probably one of the most unique stages in this game. It's probably the only one that actually probably fits better in Shining Stars 3. Because it has that Rayman music. And also it kind of just feels like it. Like, it has the textures kind of similar to Course 1. Oh god, I thought I missed the platform. This is quicksand down here, so don't want to do that. Oh, forgot to do this. Alright. Okay, get Mips real fast. I meant to grab him on the way in here. I mean, it saves a little bit of movement. But, just forgot. Alright. Alright, we're gonna need a shell to get back. Alright. And that's Perilous Precipice. Now we're gonna go back and talk to MIPS real quickly. This is normally where you're supposed to only find the second MIPS, but due to, I don't know, reasons, he actually can be talked to here both times, and it's much faster because you can just be, like, you don't have to... He's farther away from the Skyway Slide entrance, so it's actually faster to talk to him there. Alright. Luckily, no Goombas here. MXF probably knows this star all too well. I'm not going for the firsties, though. We're going this way. Alright. With Wiggler gone, the star is instead placed in the center hole right here. Yeah, 3 firsties. If you don't want to do that one lava bounce list, it's 3 firsties. Okay. You're supposed to use the elevators, but obviously, there's lava boost. Alright, I'm gonna need you for a minute. As well as one of your friends over here. You don't want to miss that coin. I think this is enough. I'm just gonna... better safe than sorry. Okay. We have all the points we need here. Oh, nice! You can see the exact frame I'm on the water. Or not the water, the lava. Yeah, for some reason in this stage only, the red coins don't actually function like red coins. And they will just give you 2 coins. Instead of actually adding to a red coin total. Alright, this is another one of those stars that just easily cheesed. There's a common theme in this game of just stars that are really, really easily cheesed. And this is another one of those stars that's really easily cheesed. I don't even know where the switch actually is in this stage. I didn't even know you could be on those trees. But there's a gate and there's a chuck, yeah. Probably all gonna see what's coming. Usually like to lure him over to the gate if I can, but a lot of the time he gets stuck. But the closer I can get him to the gate, the better, because then I can just clip through from a little closer. But yeah, we're just gonna back up to the gate, do this, and that's Sunset Bayside. Alright. This is this is the only store in the game with a this is the only door in the game with a store door opening animation for some reason. And I told you to keep that star in mind. Well, here's why. It is the easiest star in the game.
Here we go.
Because this is no longer quicksand. For some reason, this stage has a weird loading thing. I'm not sure what it is, but it just does. So it's not the stream skipping on you. Well, it probably is, but yeah, there's just a weird loading issue with this stage.
Here we go. Go.
Come on. Oh, we did not get coins. Alright, I'm gonna take this route instead. You know what? I'm just gonna play this safe. I don't wanna die. There's a star here waiting for me. I'll take this one instead.
Go.
Actually, I just realized when I said that course 1 of the fastest 100 coin star, I actually lied. The stage probably is the fastest 100 coin star. This stage gives you a whopping 50 coins from a blue coin switch, and then another 10 from a box. That's fine. Oh no. Yeah, I'm dead. I meant to dive there. If I dove there, I would have been fine. But I didn't have the speed for it, so... Alright. You can check and clip this, but since there's a no block right here, I'm not going to. Don't worry about that death. I died fairly early into the stage. Actually, no, I didn't. But PB has 2 deaths in the stage, so...
Here we go. Go.
Okay, we'll get that star last. Yep. There are that many coins that are just sitting there without blue coin switch. And it's not even hard to grab all of them either. Actually, I forgot there's a second box, I think. Oh, yeah, there's a second. Alright, come over here. No reds in this stage, so since this is the star that's kind of on the way, has the most enemies, we're just gonna merge this with 80 coins.
Here we go.
Alright, let's not die again here if possible.
Hey, go.
Not sure how Pipe put the glitch block in the star name there. I'm gonna take a second hit. Alright, we're just gonna play this one safe. Okay, that's fine. Alright, there we go. It's a little bit faster lava boost on the side though.
Here we go.
Alright, and that's Burning Glacier finished. Alright, we're in the home stretch. We're almost done with Overworld 2. Alright, welcome to Whirlwind City.
Hey, go.
Population, you and a hurricane every day. Am I under the bridge? I'm under the bridge. This star is almost completely unchanged from course 4. Except for that's in the chimney now.
Here we go. Hey, go.
Alright. 80 coin star. Let's do it. I can just say one thing about this stage in regards to 80 coin star. Giant Goombas. Lots and lots of giant Goombas. Ooh, nice. Thank you for being cooperative today, Goombas. You could also run. You could also go around like we did in course 4 for this star here, but then we wouldn't be having any coins, would we?
Here we go. Hey, go.
All right, the rest of these stars are all completely free.
Here we go.
Oh, I missed a stage actually. I just realized I missed course 14 completely.
Hey, go. Here we go.
That would be really bad if I
Hey, go.
completely missed course 14. I realized like I should be having 98 stars at this point. I should have more than that. Come on. Alright. Remember the skip I tried in Court 4? It's also possible here, but because of the wind, it's incredibly difficult, and I'm not even going to bother trying, because it's even harder than that one. Alright.
Here we go.
Not of course, this one, course 13. Alright, someone make sure I don't accidentally enter the door that you see next to the stage coming out of here. Because if I do that, that is really, really, really bad. I'll teleport back to World 1. Wait.
Here we go.
For some reason, this stage is considerably smaller than the original one in Course 6. Come on. There's a couple skips in this stage you can actually do that you couldn't do in the original. Like this. Alright, let's not miss this trick, because this is a really costly one if I mess this up. Oop, missed that. Alright, if I die to the quicksand here, that's a huge time loss. In fact, I'm gonna play this a little bit safe, because we're on a good pace.
Here we go. Peggle. Here we go.
Yeah, a lot of these, a lot of the pipes here have moved into, more difficult to find places.
Peggle.
So this is actually now a pipe over here. Unfortunately, even though this is a red coin star, the red coin here is just too far away from anything else in the stage to be worth incorporating into the 80 coin route. Another skip that if you find would really be revolutionary, flip through that gate. The one I just walked away from. If you can flip through that, that would be huge. If a skip ever, if a possible skip ever gets discovered there, it would be a huge time save. Cut like a minute off. These flip switches aren't actually hard to find. Yeah, this run's on a good pace right now. I can't tell from just the time if it's a world record pace or not, but it's a good pace. Until I fail to skip in Darkness Destination, that is. Alright. With no twisters here, it's up to your skills to get this star. Come on. Alright, not gonna go through the door. Have to go into where the Bowser area was. Alright. Before we do anything in course 15, we got a Toad to talk to. Now note, don't ever talk to this Toad from any angle other than like this one. If you talk to him on either side, the star is gonna spawn in that like crevice thing. Like it's gonna spawn partially in the wall and you won't be able to pick it up, actually. Alright. This is probably the last really difficult skip in the game. Not this. Alright. Come on. Nice! Got it! Oh, I hate that skip so much. Run is going pretty well. Alright. Come on. There are 4 stars over in Darkness Destination, and the thing that's so worrisome about that skip is that even though this version has fixed warps, this is the one stage that doesn't actually have a fixed warp, and it's the one stage that needs it the most because that's one of the hardest skips in the game. Alright, let's get this star done. Ooh. Alright. I do not like this jump. Got close to that. You have to go at a near perfect angle. Which is pretty tough to do. That looked like it made it. There we go. Okay, the last 2 stars in here are pretty much free. Just so you know, if you fall in the lava down here, though, it's almost a guaranteed death. Alright. This is the 3rd time you're going to see this structure here. And also the final time. That one also has the same skip, but it's a larger gap, so... And also, if you fail, you die, so I would not advise it. let's finish this stage. The stage is really, really trippy, though. If you don't know where you're going, it can take you a while to find some of the stars.
Here we go!
Alright. Now in the Solar City, the sky. Now, because this game, you can only mirror 7 courses because there's only 15 possible. This is kind of its own course, kind of just detached from all the other ones. So it does feel a little out of place. And it's the only one that isn't really used again. Like, no part of this stage is really used ever again. Now, luckily, it is also one of the quickest stages. Because it's a fairly easy stage. A lot of the stars aren't actually that hidden. And a lot of stars are just in kind of fairly basic places that don't take very long to reach, so it just makes this entire stage really easy. Alright. That's the only star that's really hidden. Yep, there's just a flip switch panel and those flowers. So that just spawns a star right there. Alright. Time to do the elephant in the room. They're red coins. Now, there are actually so many red coins in the stage that red coins are your 80 coins. You don't have to do anything for 80 coins. You have to collect 48 red coins. The original version was 50, but because this stage benefits from having the 6 out of 8 red thing, it means that you only have to collect all but 2 of them. Here. Oh, should have been paying attention to my coin count. Alright. This is the last of the stars in here. So after this, we're finished with main courses. That was meant to happen. Alright. So now we're gonna get started on the 121 star door. But we don't have 121 stars. Well, turns out you can just do this. There's an invisible wall here, but it doesn't fully encase the room, so you can collect a star. And to get out, the game just does it for you. Alright. Just Bowser. Alright. Just a star there. And you might be thinking, why don't you just go through the door after collecting 2 stars in here if it takes you out of the stage anyway? Well, actually, the red coin star in the stage doesn't take you out. So it's faster to go above and click through the door, because you have to leave the stage to even, get through that door in the intended way. I can't recall if it has a start opening animation too. But yeah. Alright. So this is the point where Pi kind of ran out of stages, and now it's the cap stages, but without any cap switches. You don't actually need the cap switch effects at all in any of these. They don't really make much of a tangible difference on any part of this, so... Alright. Time for this. Time for our good old buddy Chuckya to bring us through here. And luckily for me, there's a second one right here. So that makes this maze a lot easier than the first one. Alright. Pretty sure his music is from Kirby, but I couldn't pinpoint which game it is. Anyway, it's really fitting because it is. Oh, it does take you out. Oh, I guess I'm wrong. I guess there's a time save that we just completely overlooked. Alright. Now we have all 122 stars. It's a straight shot for Bowser. But first, we gotta fight King Babam again. Now, I mentioned this fight was easier before. We have a little bit less space to fight. And also, because the music triggers right here, you're going to be hearing this sound effect a lot. Very sorry in advance. Alright. Alright. Now, I never understood this puzzle, but if you just go left, now these blocks have weird hitboxes. But it's okay, because you just respawn right here. So it's gonna be left. Don't throw me. That might take me out. Yeah, that's fine. I think we're still on the... I think we're still on pace, though. Okay, there's just a little skip to get through this part of the stage faster. Oh no, don't kill me. Okay, we're fine. Alright, Bowser time, let's go. I believe this... I crash if I die on this fight. Which is probably not gonna happen, but... Please hit? Yes! Dang it! He wasn't close enough for the bomb. Alright, there we go. This is gonna be really close. Alright, stop time. Alright.
So much for playing my game.
That Shining Star Suit 122 star. If I can just get a final time. Whenever that comes up. I want to know if this broke world record. It definitely came close if it didn't. So. Alright. 152.23. It's about 30 seconds off from world record. But yeah, definitely a really good run. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of your SRM, and you all have a good night. Unless you're in Europe, you have a good morning.